Welcome everybody, and this is Dharam Singh, and today I have very special guest. His name is Bedr, and he has done really good in his professional life, and he also passed his PgMP exam very soon, very few days ago, not few days, few months ago. And the reason he's here to give back to the community. Once again, I'd like to welcome all of you guys. So thank you for joining this session. I'm really privileged to have a very special guest. His name is Bedr Alsaleh, and he's from Saudi. And as you can see, he's a beautiful smile, and he's coming as a very highly recognized professional. And I will let him to talk about himself. But so for him to be here, yeah, it takes a lot of time and effort for to be here. Bedr, would you like to talk, say a few words about yourself?
Yes, first of all, Draham, thank you for the invitation. And again, this is one of giving back to the community and sharing knowledge with all expertise and the professionals. I would like to welcome you and welcome them all in this session. My name is Bedr Saleh. I am from Saudi Arabia, and I work for Saudi Aramco. My position is a supervisor of engineering and support, uh, and I was working in different roles, including capital planning, performance analysis, estimating and scheduling, different roles and different backgrounds. I have a master's degree in construction engineering management from KFUPM. Recently, I attained the program management professional as well as PMB, KPI, key performance indicator professional, facility management professional, and other professional certificates. What I would like to take this opportunity and say that tomorrow we mark a great, wonderful, valuable, shining, proud day to all people inside Saudi and outside the kingdom. It is our national day tomorrow. I wish our country a happy national day and many years to come for success and safety.
Fantastic. It's good to know that. And my best wishes to all the people from Saudi Arabia and everybody. And it's not only a special day for the Saudis, it's a special day for everyone. So let's
Exactly.
celebrate special moment we are here and to learn from my special guest here. And we will talk more about his success story, what he did, and how he got here. And I have set up questions for him, so I will ask him a number of questions, and you also have opportunity to ask questions to him and to me. So, guys, please feel free to ask me question. Put your question on the chat, not the chat, but the question pad, and I will ask the questions at the right time. When it's the right time, I will put the question and get back to you on that. Perfect. So, whether you have passed your exam, your PGF exam on 21st of June in 2022. Actually, that was one day after my birthday. I was hoping that you were to give me my birthday gift. But anyway, late birthday gift.
Yeah.
But and I like to know. I think people also like to know your success, the success, the what you did to achieve that PGMP, and what was
First
your
of all,
path.
program professional certificate from PMI is one of the valuable certificates in the Middle East and I think worldwide. When I started to study for program, it was a 1 year journey. I started with vCare course. Then it goes around the application building is one of the challenging things that I have done. But with the course, with the material that we get from the vCare, it helped us to build the application and the story of our program management profession. The course content, the materials that we have from different sources, vCare and other useful sources, helped me to have a successful stories. The exam is 170 hard questions on program management, and each question was like a paragraph. I have a habit of reading and like to read between the lines. However, program management is one of the beautiful and unique exams that everybody can get. So
Yeah,
there are many sources for the exam, like Ginger, vCare, the course that we had. There are many sources that you can learn from the program management professionals.
yeah, fantastic. First of all, thanks, Vedar, for opting me as your mentor, which is, as of now, as of yesterday, 421 PGMPs from 49 countries. So it's roughly around 12% of global number. So I'm very, very privileged and honored to be part of your success story and to be part of other 420 PGMPs globally. And you have trusted me as a mentor, and now you joined my mentoring program, and week by week we're building the knowledge, and finally you got your PGMP. I know it took a long time. You were very busy during pandemic and after during that time, but you continued to push yourself, and gave me my birthday gift almost, 21st of June. So I'm very, very
One
happy for you.
one day behind the schedule.
Yeah, I mean, one day plus minus, one day is okay.
Yes, true.
I'm okay. And the thing is that when we said one day, actually, 21st was my 22nd year. Anyway, I'm in USA. So, Beda and all of you, thank you for joining this event and all these ongoing events. And if you have not seen the previous videos, the previous recording, please go back and listen to other highly professional and recognized people. And all these videos are available on my YouTube channel. And if you have received the link, you probably have received the link to the recordings. So please go ahead and watch other videos as well. Normally, I offer one PDUs, and there's one PDU is requested for this program as well. And people listening to this web recording later time, you can send me an email. Hopefully, by the time I'm hoping I have the PDU code approved, and I will able to give it to you. So email me or contact me somehow. I will organize the PDU for you. But the people who are registered, who are joining today, they will get an email from us with the PDU code. All right. Thank you for confirming, and thanks, Bedar, for your introduction. And it's very, very rich experience you have, and based on your experience, and me and my team has worked really hard to come up with some questions. And the purpose of this question is to extract as much information from you and deliver to our members, our professional around the world. So you have seen the questions, so no surprises to you. So you know what I'm going to ask you. So please, or share your experience openly and let people learn from you. This is your opportunity to give back. Okay. My first question for you, Vedar, how well program managers are prepared in embracing technologies change. Now we're taking a lot of changes happening, technological changes. As a program manager, how well program managers are ready, and especially in Middle East. And Middle East is going very, very fast actually, and it's doing great. And I have one student. He is American, but he's working in Saudi, and he's working on a very big program, and most of the Saudi people know about this Neom city, and he is responsible for the security of this security sense, all kind of security, cyber security and many other things related to that, and even the other kind of securities as well. And his company is also responsible to construct many things. So, and he himself is responsible for $1 billion budget. So I'm very privileged to have a student like him. He's almost there for PgMP, and he's a PgMP application approved, and he's ready for his MBA next year. So he was on mission. So he wanted to become CEO of the company or something going on. So it is very exciting to see things happening in Saudi Arabia, especially technological change. The advancement he's talking about in this city, nobody can even imagine at the moment. Even I don't think everybody knows in the program involved the kind of technology they're going to bring. So I'd like to hear from you as a program manager, how well we are ready for these technological changes from your point of view.
From my point of view, Mr. Draham, as you said, technological parts are changing. Start rolling in the Middle East and in our country and Gulf, and we can observe that the country with the projects such as the example that you said, NEOM, government sectors, banking are moving towards the technological tools. These tools are contributing towards national digital transformation. All of these companies, all of these private sectors are moving towards this goal, the national digital transformation, such as renewing the national IDs that we have, many government services that we are providing in our country. These are the small things that we have. The country is also investing in electric cars such as Lucid, smart buildings, technical tools, smart cities, etc. That you will see in the project, the line, and other many projects in Saudi Arabia. The companies and the groups are working towards the semi-government sectors to this national transformation. But the question here, how the program manager will be adaptable to these changes and technological. In my opinion, program manager helping the countries to build the capacity and outcomes of the technological need to navigate the complexity of that technological change. So I believe all of these projects are behind a compatible with a high competency portfolio from the program managers. So I believe program manager is helping the clients, the governments, towards building the capacity of the technological change that we are moving on towards the national digital transformation. Also, the program manager helps the technical change in many ways by building programs, executing those programs, and attain the benefits to the corporate or governments back with the high benefits reversed in the plan.
Great, good. Thank you very much. And the person I was talking about previously, he actually also listening and watching at the moment. I just realized that he's also on the call.
That's good.
So sooner or later, he will also be sitting here talking about all the technological changes and how he and his company is contributing to this big mega programs. So yeah, so thank you for joining as well, and looking forward to meet with you very soon. Actually, I have a class with him after this webinar as well. So that's where I'm privileged that I am able to contribute to so many professions, to make them to do better what they are doing. Now, I should not take all the credit. You guys work really hard and you make it possible. My job is just to give you direction and to push you, motivate you, excite you. That's what I do. But your job is to.
The support that you gave us, Mr. Draham, is incredible. You are in US and we are in Saudi. Sometimes you answer our questions late at night, especially before the exam. Some people get worried about the exam questions. Sometimes people will ask some of the requirements for the exam, and your support, your availability to us help us to achieve the success story.
Thank you for your confidence. Okay, thank you very much for the answer you gave. And I have second question. That's another interesting question. What are the key factors that need to strengthen in order to drive successful executions of project program for the Middle East organizations?
Execution,
Any
right?
exactly. So we're talking successful execution, and what are the key factors that need to strengthen? What we have to even more improve?
Yeah, I think there are many factors contributed to drive a successful execution. One of them is the competency of the program manager, project managers, project leaders, the team with the leaders working on that project or on that program. Proper planning is another factor. Adhere to best practices, risk analysis, risk management, risk treatment, monitor and controlling techniques, and the use of technology to monitor and control programs, projects, etc. As well as implementing a strategic portfolio management framework can help senior management or program managers to achieve the organization objectives by delivering an execution successfully. The integrating complex responses of delivery structure as well as the decision making with the best to focus on organizational enablers and capabilities will help to meet the organization's strategic objective and deliver execution successfully to programs as well as projects, which is contributing to the main portfolio of an organization.
Mm.
So I believe one of the factors is the program manager competencies. The other thing is the proper planning, the adhering to best practices, controlling and monitoring tools, the risk management by itself. All of these could help contributing to the successful execution.
Perfect. Very nice. And I for some reason I've seen that a lot of craze in for PgMP and PfMP, especially for Middle East. Is it part of the 2030 vision of the Saudi that you want to have the maximum number of PgMPs and PfMPs from this season?
Well, I don't have the answer, but it could be. It is part of our inherited competency. Um, I believe it's one of the main pillars of the 2030 vision is to have the development of our people. And such certificates, PgMP portfolios, will help the government to achieve certain strategic objectives. And I believe PMI is one of those entities help to gain or have those certificates.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy to see so many people are so keen in doing PgMP, PfMP, and it's not just for the sake of certificate. The important part is they're coming to learn. They want to learn the best practices, and why not? Because they're working on some of the biggest programs or work in the world. I mean, I was told that it's not even a giga, it's a mega giga program. We talk in NEOM and Oxagon and so many things happening, and Aramco is doing so many good things in the region. So, that's where you need to have right mindset, right skills, right attitude, and right certificate. That's where you can progress within the organization or help the organization all the better.
True.
Fantastic. And by the way, if people don't know, I have relationship with PMI KSA chapter, Saudi Arabian chapter, and I have a special pricing for KSA members. If you are and talk to your KSA representative, or if you can contact me, hey Dharam, I'm part of PMI KSA and would like to know how can you help me, and the pricing, another thing, also have special pricing for Saudi KSA chapter in case you are from there. All right, so I have a question, and it's coming from Justin. Whether now that you have achieved PgMP and considering overall 2030 vision of the kingdom, and with Aramco being one of the main energies in this wisdom. Where do you see the future, your future taking you with this new certification? Got the question?
Yes, I got the question. As I said, the professional certificates will help you to grow and attain more experience and knowledge from those certificates, and it will help you to grow within the energy and governmental sectors. Those certificates, it's a wider abroad that will give you a program strategic perspective on leading programs that has multiple projects, multiple operational objectives. The program certificates will give you this broader perspective and will help you to grow and succeed. Hopefully, in the future, the things that you will learn from the program management professional will help you to utilize these things in your work, in your activities, in your leading programs and projects.
Yeah, very nice. And good, not only you and many of the professionals, they are aligned towards the 2030 vision of Saudi Arabia, and having PgMP and the PfMP, and as I said, you learning the best practices and apply that learning into your program management. That is the most important thing.
Exactly, utilizing it.
Exactly. Perfect. And by the way, I just sent a couple of links on chat, and these are YouTube links in case you wanted to know more about the whole process of PgMP and PfMP, what exactly you have to do to become one of the PgMP or PfMPs, and go through it. One of the videos is a little longer, it's 1.5 hour video, but you will learn, you will enjoy every part of that. Of course, you will see me in my different appearance with my older look when I used to be old. It was a few years ago, and yeah, in the PgMP video you can see that. And I said, oh, this is not the same person with a long white beard and long hair. I still remember that in my older days. And somebody did mention, proud of you, Vedar. Perfect.
Thank you.
Why not? It's a achievement, and it takes a lot of effort to achieve this kind of certificate. If you're comparing with other certificates, especially with PMP, I cannot, I don't want to say that this is not, it's not good enough certificate. It's a great certificate, but it's not enough for you to grow into the senior management roles. So if you want to, if you want to grow in a strategic role, having PgMP and PfMP is must for you. That's no other alternative. Just prepare hard and get the certificate, and you will start moving into those directions.
True.
Perfect. Okay, I will take another question here. It's from Rohit Sharma. He's the captain of Indian cricket team. The name is same, but it's not same. I don't think it's the same person. Please tell me how PgMP help one to build the understanding of organizational vision and strategic goals. As a PgMP professional, how can we contribute to an organization's strategic formulation, especially contribution to capability analysis?
Capability analysis?
Yeah.
The contribution for program managers will be high and towards the vision and mission for any organization. Starting from a vision and mission statement, all the way to strategic objectives, to tactical initiatives, where programs are born. So when a corporate organization set a vision and mission and strategic objective, the program manager's role is to execute those strategic objectives towards the program. The contribution for the program managers here is to reuse the benefits and getting back the benefits to the organization through delivering a successful program. Those programs are executed through program managers, through projects, through operational needs, and built and linked to the strategy of any organization. The program managers are contributing to the vision and mission, to the strategic objectives. And sometimes some program managers are part of the vision and mission and strategic objectives in order to develop business cases, many initiatives that will lead to delivering programs.
Yeah, definitely. So look, when we prepare a work for PgMP, we have a very important chapter we call strategic alignment. And in that, we talk about the organization vision. And to achieve the organization vision, we talk about mission, goals, objective, a roadmap for the organization. So basically, you're learning how to how to convert the strategy, organization strategy into the idea, making idea to reality. So that's one thing you do, but also as Mr. Vedder had mentioned that you also contribute because you are running a very large program, mega billion dollar work. So you have an important role to play. So organization do ask you to participate sometime in the strategy building.
True.
All right, moving on to the next question, Vedder. As a program manager, what kind of tactics do you adapt? Do you adapt to help your team to move towards digital mindset? So what do you do to move them into a digital mindset and whether they are ready to become change makers?
I like this question, Mr. Dhahran. I selected a very nice question.
Yeah.
This is an essential element of the program manager role, where they help their team members to move towards the digital mindset or any state of mind.
Yeah.
Program managers can help team members to move from a place to another, a greater place. There are many tactics that can be adapted, one of which, and very important item to start with, is showing the team members the value, the linkage of the strategy, objective, the vision and mission towards digitalization, for example. Success stories. Let them be part of the success story. All of this will help the team members to be a change makers. Uh, Other tactics can be utilized as being up to date with the new emerging technologies. Um, what I'm trying to say is by attaining knowledge through courses, through attending conferences or other venues. So learning is a must that will keep them to be a change makers in the digital mindset. Um, Creating a positive environment for them, or an innovative platform to innovate, to speak freely, to think outside the box, not to restrict them. All of these could contribute to that your team to be change makers in the organization, in our government, in any sectors that you can see.
Yeah, great answer. Thank you very much. Let me see the question pad here. Pleasure to attend this event. Question to Bader. So, what is your advice to prepare professionals for certifications such as PgMP PfMP in terms of practical experience?
From practical experience, I believe one of the practical rules is to work into a programs. For example, program managers. If you need to attend the exam, you need to build application, right? In this application, they will ask you about programs that you worked on. So from that practical experience will help you to attain the practical experience, as well as attaining a good knowledge from a good course okay, that will help you to attain the certificate. So first of all, your experience, it is a must to build your application, and then attaining the required training course for that professional certificate. I am not saying only program. Some people are working on strategies or KPIs, key performance indicators, or balance scorecard, or maybe technical. So some people are attaining a professional engineering certificate, which is from NCS, NC's. So they are technical. They would like to take this progression in their career. So it's fine. But the first of all is your experience, your practical experience, and then select the right course to attain the certificates, and it will help you. I hope that's it's answered the question. But,
Yeah. So the thing is that practical experience is very important as a program manager, portfolio manager, especially because when you're writing your experience, as mentioned, Veda mentioned, like when you're writing an exam, application, you have 5 questions, and these questions you're going to talk about your experience as a program manager. So if you have
true.
not done the program management, you will struggle to write. Don't even when people do try to write by using some books, whatever text message text you see in the book is EMI will reject your application. They like to see a practical experience in that. Actually, they want to know what exactly you did to complete that task, complete that particular that objective you have in that question. So hence, practical experience is very important. And when you're sitting the exam, there are scenario-based questions. So there's some scenario. If you have not seen such scenario, you will not able to relate with them. And that's why having some practical knowledge, practical experience will help you. And in my courses, I actually encourage my student, when you learn something, you apply the knowledge in your day-to-day program management. So that whatever you learn, you become part of,
True.
of course, knowledge. And as you said, your the right mentor and your practical experience and your commitment, your vision will take you all the way and to make you the past exam. Okay,
Exactly.
great. Great, great, great. Thank you. And I'm getting more questions. This is a good thing. More question I see, that means they are in, people like to know more about. So I will come back to you for other questions as well. My other question to you, how organizations can avoid project failures and achieve maximum efficiency in project delivery as Middle East transformation accelerate at a rapid pace? So a lot of projects happening everywhere. So what project managers or program manager can do to avoid the failures and gain the maximum efficiency?
In order to avoid failures and achieve the utmost success for project delivery, first it is crucial to prepare a strong business case with the key business drivers linked to a strategic objective from corporate, identifying the present situation, collecting and analyzing the data from previous lesson learned to avoid any trouble in the execution stage. Secondly, team members' harmony with the presence of a program leader are the key of any project success through the better communication, through better alignment, and better communication with the team. The third thing is the tools that you are using to control and monitor project benefits outcomes are crucial in order to help the program or the portfolio to identify any deviation from the plan. So to avoid failures, it's very important to have a strong planning, business case, linkage to a corporate, and then the right team, the harmony of the team, the communication tools, the controlling and monitoring techniques, and help to will help to get the project successfully executed.
Yeah, greatly said. Very well said. So yeah, you need to have a strategic alignment. Basically, your project program is strategically aligned, and you have a right team harmony, team harmony, right processes, support from your leadership, and all these adds, take with you can avoid, not avoid failure, but look for successes, and also learning from the past programs, past projects. What happened in that? Why this particular project failed at the time? And what can we do to avoid such failures? That's very another important thing which as a project manager can do to maximize the success, chance of success in the current project or future project or programs. All right. I do have another lengthy question, and congratulations, Mr. Alsaleh, on your certification. It is amusing to see professional outside IT sector considering this certificate as well. They show that Saudi is leading torch bearer for PMI certification, especially for construction industry. We 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 see a great shift of project management knowledge base towards Saudi. So it's actually appreciation of your work, and Saudi moving toward the direction of becoming everybody certified and knowledgeable professional. So, look, my thought process about Saudi changed when I visited Saudi in 2020, in February 2020, just before COVID. So when I went there, I don't know if you knew about this, but I went there for two programs, PgMP and PfMP. That's was my first visit and last visit, I can say first and last visit to Saudi. But I was amazed to see so much development happening everywhere. The people are so kind. I reached airport. There were two people there to pick me up from the airport. Wow. Somebody bringing food for me, and somebody, okay, Dharam, come in my car, and showing me while going the middle of night. He's showing me around. Look, this is this place, this place. I have no idea what was he talking, but it was so happy. People are so nice, and every day, I don't have to take taxi to come from hotel to the venue. Every day somebody was there to pick me up, and I was not asking anybody. Like, Dharam, tomorrow I will come and pick you up. I will drop you, and tonight we're going for dinner. So it's a so happening place, and especially when I see liberation. A lot of women are now driving cars, and they are. I see them happy people around. Great stuff. So I can't wait to visit again to Saudi to see again what has changed in last 3 years, 4 years when I come.
Which city did you Riyadh or?
It was Riyadh. Yes, it was Riyadh. I spent 9 days there, and 2nd of February 2020, actually 2020, till 9th or 10th of that day. Yeah, so
We see you again here, and maybe I will get the portfolio management course again with you here physically.
great stuff. I love to do that. So let's talk about how and when I can come back again. So thank you, and hopefully PMI KSA can organize something, or some event can happen. Anyway, so let me come back to my questions. And guys, please keep sending your questions. It's lovely talk, the Vinisi question, and we get answers direct from Vedar. And your questions are, in French, brand new. And my question, he has seen it and he's prepared. So we can test his knowledge by putting him on spot. All right. My next question for you, Vedar, is what program project managers need to do to maximize opportunities generated by Middle East transformation in today's scenario? So it's a very, very valid question, actually. And what they can do to maximize the opportunity.
Maximizing opportunities, right?
Yeah.
One of the main
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, one of the main opportunities is attaining professional certificates to me. In order to maximize the transformation in the Middle East in the government sector in our corporate organizations, is attaining the required certificates in your career path in order to maximize the opportunities to do this acceleration. Another way to maximize the opportunity is understanding the real challenges that we are facing in the Middle East or in the government, and help the country to grow to achieve a certain strategic goals. So knowledge, first thing. Second thing is understanding the real challenges that we are facing. One opportunity was available for everybody during COVID-19. That was the pandemic, the digital transformation that happened to the country and all the world. So that opportunity helped us to grow in the digital transformation. Everybody was in the lockdown, and we get served by those technological and digital transformation platforms through the application, through phones, through many venues and services that we are surrounding. The services that we got during the pandemic was an amazing opportunity that helped us to accelerate in the Middle East. Um, Another thing that I would like to mention is the coordination among the ministries or corporate organizations. For example, in uh, our company, um, Skype was not a platform that we used before. When COVID-19 happens, Skype become a must, and until now, sometimes we conduct virtual meetings across the world. And one last thing to maximize the opportunity is the spirit of the team members to become a role model to all other team members and to overcome crisis. This will help to maximize the opportunity.
Exactly. So look, this is a great opportunity for people, for Saudi people, especially the Saudis talking about 2030 vision. A lot of transformation happening, a lot of big things happening in Saudi. Everywhere you go, you see something different, such as city octagon and neon, the line. If you have seen, those things are exceptional. Beyond imagination. If you think about, if you have a line of, 187 or around 200 kilometers, just a straight line. Wow. And by
Amazing.
discussion, we just sorry, go ahead.
That's amazing. This is the maximizing opportunity there.
Exactly. So when I talk to Justin, he's on listening as well, and I feel very excited to discuss the challenges this kind of project brings, and the learning opportunity you will get from such a involvement in such programs. So see, look out for right project for you and right program for you to get involved into those and be ready for that. Whether mentioned, having the right mindset, right skills, and right certificate can put you in the front of hiring manager. And if they see that you get the job and learn from the job and grow in the job, and you never know, that simple certification can change your life forever. The simple discussion we are having or listening now who knows, this discussion can change your life and come back to in this kind of session, working, talking to the audience like this. And when I was listening to Mr. Bedar at the time, his one point has changed my life. So keep listening to the YouTubes or the webinar sessions and to the professional like Bedar and other people and learn from them. And so, more you're going to learn and apply the knowledge in your practical life, you will be better off to secure better roles and grow into the strategic roles. So I
Also
think
act.
I sorry,
They,
go
they
ahead.
need to learn and then act towards achieving those goals or these ambitions to make the change.
Exactly, and be part of the change. And you should be very very fortunate that you are living in this era where transformation is happening in big way. Beyond imagination. So do everything to be part of such initiatives and get yourself into those things. Not only I know men's are actively working on that, but women's are also opening up. I know a number of women professionals. They also reach out to me, Dharam. I'm working on such a such mega program. I'm healthcare or big university, and I want to learn PgMP and PfMP, and also tell us how can as a woman, yes, provide more value to the country. So I don't think we can reach to the heights without taking women and everybody with us, whether women or maybe from other nationality. Everybody has to contribute. So as an organization, as a country, I know our country is working towards, hey guys, come and help us. You, whether you're coming from United States, coming from Australia, coming from India, coming from Pakistan, doesn't matter. We are all working Saudi, a great country. So,
Exactly.
and I'm
Diversity is
feeling, yes, sorry.
exactly the diversity is very important of the workforce to leverage the technology and achieve the certain goals. I totally agree with you.
Exactly. And I'm feeling very excited, and because I'm also part of this development happening. Because when Beda learned from me, or Justin learned from me, or Abdullah learned from me, they are making the change. So I feel that I am also, my DNA is also going in Saudi somehow.
It
Thank
is.
you. So thank you for giving me opportunity to be part of this 2030 vision. All right. Do we have any other question? I don't see any other question on the screen. And if you have any last minute question, guys, please put it. And as I mentioned, I do not have a approved PDU code. And as soon as I have it, and we will send you email and make sure you have the PDU code. That one PDU code you should get, and you will get it. Many organizations are not agile enough to transform themselves, and higher management still very restricted mindset. They are not very open. What will you suggest for those who have achieved this certificate and want to have exposure to practical experience so that they can practice PMI methodologies certification?
Okay, if I understand the question correctly, the agility on organizations is very important to achieve the changes required to move from a state to another a state of better situation. So the agility is very important. But how you can model the program to fit in a structured or centered organizations. I believe program managers have a lot to add to do in order to promote business objective benefits and understanding the wider perspective of things. It's not only a project that I will do from start to end. It's a program that consists of many projects, many operational requirements. When you have this in large perspective, you might convince your management to do the change or build a strong a study or showcase to your management, and they will be convinced. So professional certificates like program will help you to convince or to restate your position or your company position and building a strong business case to a project or to a program by itself. I hope
Yeah,
that it's answered the question.
yeah, definitely. So, as we learn from these certificates, you learn the best practices. And of course, many of your professional or the management, they are coming from old school. Many of them, they don't understand the value of these certificates. So as you learn, your one of the job is to convincing different thing, but show them the value you have learned, value of this certificate. So, and that is when you demonstrate the learning you have gained and doing the things. So let's say, for example, they may not be tracking the benefits. So if we learn from the PgMP program about benefit register, benefit manager plan, and you're actually doing it, show them this is how I should, this is the benefit you're achieving. This is how I will demonstrate to the client that this much benefit we have delivered. So they will see differently. People start learning from you. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Why not to PMO to make this as our normal process? All right. I have another question. I'm getting a lot of questions. That's good. Where do you see your next move within Aramco after achieving this certificate?
I
What do
think
you
to
see
a better,
yourself?
I see myself in a better place within my organization, building a strong relationship, strong experience, strong knowledge, and in a better place towards the success of the organization and my success.
Yeah, yeah. You never know. You know, you may be seeing him as one of the CEO of the Aramco very soon. Actually, I've seen this happening. You don't have to laugh at it. People get headhunted, and one of the person happened to be he's working with construction company, very large company. He's now number four as one of the managing director, looking after one big region. And he, only few years ago, 3 4 years ago, he did PgMP. He's from Qatar. His company is Canadian-based company, and he's so you never know because yeah, all
Exactly.
these are puzzle pieces. I mean, I see them as everything what you do is all puzzle pieces. One puzzle piece can never know where this take you to next step. Whether
You
for
just
a
have
skill
to
level
be,
position,
you just have to be ready.
you just have to be ready and keep learning, keep seeing what is next thing I'll do.
Equipped with the professional certificates, equipped with the right experience, with the right educational, with the right mindset, and be ready. Everything will come together, will come at the right time. This is what
Yeah.
I really believe.
And this question is asked by my other, I will talk about my student. He's the one of the director in that company. But but he's asking from your point of view, what do you see yourself in next, having certificate, next move? Where do you see yourself? All right. I think we have one more question, and probably this is the last question. And how long will it take for applying and getting approval for PgMP certification? And how many months preparation needed to get PgMP certification in first shot? Let me hear from you, and then I will tell about my experiences working with 421 and many other professionals. Please go ahead.
The first
How long
part
will it
is
take?
the preparation, right, of the course, and the second
Yeah.
part is what?
How long it takes for to do the exam or
How long it
pass
takes
exam
to
in
do
first
the
shot?
exam? Passing the
Yeah.
exam. Okay. First of all, in my situation, it was a pretty stretched, and I did it in 1 year. I started in, you remember during COVID-19, right, Mr. Dhahran?
Yeah.
I took the
Yeah.
course. After the course, I get married and I get busy in the first year. But hopefully, within 4 months preparation with the high commitment, after attaining the required course, I think things will be better for you. So after the 4 months, you can enroll for the exam. 4 months is suitable. For me, it was a 1 year, but it was an plus or minus uh,
Yeah.
a
So
lengthy time.
you decided to add more complexity to the whole process. You got married, and your focus changed. You shifted your focus something else.
Sure. Yes.
Okay, so let me tell you, about the process. So, the PGMP or PFME process are a little more, like not say complex, but the application process itself will take time for you to write good application. And, of course, if you taking my mentorship, I will help you to write the application in the shortest time and get the best, right content of the application. So writing application can take you somewhere around 2 weeks, and the PMI can take somewhere between 1 month to 3 months. And I've seen some application getting approved even 2 days, 3 days as well, and some taking up to 2 or 3 months as well. So be prepared for that. But your job is to complete the application in the best format and submit to PMI. So then it's a black box. Leave it there. In this process, while you're waiting for application to be approved, you start preparing for the exam. So as most of my students, if I put a bell curve, they are passing the exam in 2.5 to 3 months. Some of them have done even 1 month, 1.5 months as well, and some like whether it took 1 year. or it can happen because of some other reasons like getting married or some official situation or home situation. People get sidetracked. But if you're really committed, you can complete the exam within 2.5 to 3 months with my expectation of 1 to 2 hours per day quality time and weekly preparation. And if you're joining my program, I have a weekly programs where expectation is you already prepared, going through the video and reading the books and doing some mock exams. When you come to the session, you already know the topic. So you are preparing as we go through the process. So after 6 weeks, when the program finished, you're pretty much ready for the exam. And actually, one of the person from Kuwait, he did the exam just after 1 week of the class. And he started the application when on the day one when when he started the program, 6 weeks program. The application gone very fast, actually faster than normal. His application got approved within 3 days, whole application. And once the program finished, a week after he did the exam and passed the exam with our target. So that is also possible. Within 1.5 months, he started and completed the whole journey. So there are a lot of luck factor as well and many other things in between. But your job is to put your application, the best application, and prepare very hard and with the right mindset, right books. Of course, I can be a mentor. I've seen many people going through the journey, and it's a difficult exam. But if you're ready, mentally prepared, the exam can become very easy for you. I'll tell you, difficulty level is all about how you're ready, how prepared you are. If you are prepared, exam is easy. If not prepared, any exam is difficult.
I just want to add, Mr. Dhahran, your course material, your lesson learned, and how to pass the exam from the first trial, YouTube videos. I think it helped me to achieve above target in all 5 domains. To me, this is more than passing the exam. Getting above target in all the domains. Um, um, this is very important. Just 2 days or 3 days before the exam, uh, I watched these videos for you, the lesson learned and how to pass from the first trial exams, maybe 2 or 3 times, helped me to pass the exam with above target in all domains. And so this was one of the main contributors to this successful journey. So
Yeah, thank
I
you.
highly recommend to share with everybody the videos, if you can, the lesson learned and how to pass from the first trial.
Yeah, actually, I shared the link to 2 videos. One with PgMP PfMP, how to prepare and pass the exam in first attempt. And please go ahead and watch. The link is there. And if you need further question, if you have any question clarification, please feel free to contact me or book some time with me. Happy to take you through the journey. And uh, okay, so also the cost of the program, it depends. Somebody asked the same person. The cost of the program depends on the type of program you're doing. If it is personal program, it is we can talk actually. We can. I like to. I don't want to talk about the cost. I want to see the value from the program. And the cost can be high for some people, but value is even more higher. Some people just if you just measure the cost, you may not see the value. So I will suggest you to book some time with me, and we can go through the journey. What program will work for you? What is not working for you? And if you're coming from PMI KSA chapter, I can offer you some discount as well because I recently signed a contract with them. So let's talk about it. And if you are available after this session, I do have some half an hour between, so we can talk. And otherwise, book some time with me. Happy to walk you through. All right, I think we've gone through extra time, and thank you
I think
for.
many organizations, Draham, are committed to the people learning, and they can reimburse some people if they pass the exam. If they have the commitment and they pay for the exam, for the course, first of all, then they attend the exam and pass. many organizations actually they will reimburse the cost to the employees and to corporates because they have the intention of developing people and achieving the people development state.
Yeah. So look, yeah, talk to your management or managers to see if they can do reimbursement or whatever. And some organization, yes, they look after their staff and they want to get them to the best training. So do that. And again, anybody who's looking for my guidance and support, happy to work with you and support you in this direction. And please reach out to me by putting some time, booking my time, and we can work on it. Anyway, it's enough about me. It's about thank you, Weather, for putting your time and effort to giving back to the community. It takes a lot of effort from you people coming here. Of course, you need to be mentally prepared, and you have to take your time out from your busy schedule and family time, and you did it. And preparing for the question and this, providing the guidance to the people, all very crucial. So thank you very much, Vedar. Appreciate your contribution. And
Thank you very much. I would like to thank you, Mr. Draham, especially for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to share my thoughts, uh, my outcomes of this program journey, and I wish you all the best in your course.
thank you very much. And I'd like to thank my team. They do spend a lot of time and effort to understand my guest and come up with those beautiful questions. And they take a lot of efforts. No, I don't have to worry a lot of things. That they take care of many things. Thank you, my team. I know my team is also there. And thank you, all of you, to you take your 1 hour, 1.5 hour from a busy schedule to listen to me and my guest, and most important thing that is helping you to be a better professional or a better person. So keep coming, and love to see more and more people coming and listening, and more and more people actually contributing back. So thank you, and I'm getting a lot of thank you from a lot of people. So appreciate that, and keep coming, please. Thank you very much once again, and thank you all for joining. And I will see you very soon in another program with somebody special like Veda.